Hey everyone, Slambo here. Got a quick one today. So the last couple of days we had my wife's car in the shop, so I had to shuffle her around at various errands. And one of those was to get her to the gym. And while we were driving to the gym, the shop called and said, "Hey, your car's ready. Come pick it up." And they would be closed by the time she got out, so I had to drop her off, go pay for it, and go get the key. And then I had some time before I got to go pick my wife up again, so that she could come back and get the car so that we could go home. So I had about 40 minutes or so in there. Of course, what am I going to do? Well, go record shopping. So I went over to one of my favorite shops in town, Frugal Muse Books. They do have a decent record section over there. They're kind of like half-price books in that they're a resale shop of books and media. The record selection there is actually not too bad. It's better than the thrift stores. Priced a little bit higher, but you get better quality stuff. This time when I went over there, I didn't get as much as I did last time, but I still got some good selections out of it. So a first one I've got was Smothers Brothers Golden Hits Volume 2. Shows Dickie with the nice tall statuette of the woman, and Tommy with just a little cup. And on the back here, it actually credits who this model is. This is cover model Aiko Berge, Aikoberge, from Arthur Leon's Go-Go Galore review, Sahara Hotel, Las Vegas. So we even know who she is right away. And this one, according to the back, there's the back of it with a picture of them performing it. Here are newly recorded fresh versions of the Smothers Brothers classic routines. So they re-recorded their bits for this record. This is volume 2, so I still need to get volume 1 now. On here we've got Cabbage, Church Bells, My Old Man, Intermission Bit, Michael Row the Boat Ashore, I Talked to the Trees, Hangman, and Pretoria. So I know several of those from the other records that I've got. We pull it out. We've got an advertising sleeve from Warner Brothers, but it's a Mercury record. So Smothers Brothers recorded all of their stuff on Mercury, so someone swapped out the inner sleeve on this with a Warner Brothers advertising sleeve. So now I wonder if I can find a Mercury advertising sleeve to replace this one. Oh, it's going to be a little stubborn going back into the outer sleeve here. There we go. Oh, come on. There it is. Yep, you are stubborn. There. All right. So that's the first record that I got. Second one I found was another one that is a new band for me. I have one other record by this band, but I have several records by the leader of this band, by the front man. And this is my man Spike Jones, with Spike Jones' new band. Like it says there, the new band. On the back here, Spike Jones has had a long and distinguished career of spreading joy and dispelling gloom through music. He has done this over the years with various groups and in various styles. Recently, he hit a new high with a hit album entitled Washington Square, an album which featured his new band. And that Washington Square is the record that I have. And according to the notes here on the back, this is actually the third record from Spike Jones' new band. Let's see, they call it Folk Dixie. And it looks like this one used to be a radio station record, because there's a radio station call letters on the bottom there. KWBG in Boone, Iowa. So yeah, and there's the pictures of the other two records there. There's Washington Square, which I've got, and then Spike Jones' new band. That's the one that I need to get. So we got a little bit of tape on the bottom, but that's okay. For the first one to get, and this was on Liberty. So we've got the Liberty Records advertising inner sleeve on this one. And there's the label. Really nice looking clean record. So, but anyway, on this record, let's get this back into the outer sleeve here so we don't drop it. We've got songs including My Man, Sophisticated Lady, Temptation, Paradise, Stairway to the Stars, I'm in the Mood for Love, Lefty Louie, Ball in the Jack, and for some reason that title is circled. Harlem Nocturne, The Glowworm, Shangri-La, and The Stripper. So my guess is whoever played this record at KWBG in Iowa really liked Ballin' the Jack, and they played that a lot. Spike Jones' new band. It's the second record that I've got of that group. I now have the first and third record from that group. Third one that I found at the store was Good Grief, Charlie Brown, Peanuts, featuring Kay Ballard and Arthur Siegel, like it says there. This was sorted into the comedy section, so I have to believe that it probably is a comedy record. Let's see, on here we've got side one, Introducing Charlie Brown and Lucy, Bugs and Birds, and Political Cartoons, and on side two, Playthings, Snowflakes and Stars, and Just Peanuts. And we got the advertising down here at the bottom for other records on this label, which is Columbia's Harmony label, as you can see up there in the corner. Let's take the record out and take a look at it. Plain white paper sleeve. Definitely came from a different record because this one has a hole punch in it. And the record outer sleeve here does not have a hole punch anywhere on it. So another swapped inner sleeve. So Columbia Harmony is a nice big black label. So no eyes on this one, but you know, we got a pretty nice looking label on that one there. And again, a nice clean record. And I'll put that one away. And I got one more record to show that I got. One more to add to the Disneyland Records collection. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And this one has, let's see, it says songs composed by L. Morey and F. Churchill. Walt Disney's Story and Songs from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This one does have a read-along book inside, and it looks like all the pages are there, even though the binding has come loose. One of the staples is not holding the book on like it should, but I don't see any missing pages, which is really good. And we pull the record out, and whoops, knocking things over off my desk here. A couple of memory cards that I don't necessarily use anymore. But anyway, the record is the Disneyland Rainbow label, and we've got the little icon of Snow White with a couple rabbits and a bird on the corner there. So on side one, we've got I'm Wishing, which is the song that she sings at the wishing well. With a Smile and a Song. Whistle While You Work is, of course, the song that plays in the mine. And then Hi Ho is the song they sing as they're heading home from work from the mine. Buddle Uddle Dum by the Seven Dwarfs, and it says A Silly Song by the Seven Dwarfs. Someday My Prince Will Come, and One Song by the Prince. It just says Prince, not the Prince on here. So it says who sings each of the songs on here. And another really nice, clean record. I very rarely see a Disneyland songs and stories record with a book in it with so few scratches. This is a really beautiful looking record. There's one little bit of wear right there, but it looks like this will be a very clean playthrough once I put it onto the turntable, because that's the only spot that I see. Usually when I get Disneyland records out of used shops, especially at thrift shops, they are all beat to crap and just totally scratched up. You never know what the kids did with it. This was probably kept at a grandparent's house and was pulled out just for the grandkids when they came over. And that's actually about how often it's going to be played here too. Being a grandparent myself, I have one 1.5-year-old grandchild, second one on the way. So I'm going to pull these out when the grandkids come over, and we'll play them for the grandkids and listen to them then too. But that's what I got at Frugal Muse Books and Media. Frugal Muse is one of my favorite places to just go browse around when I don't have anything else to do, and they were basically right next to the shop where the car was, so for me it was kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, I'm going to go over there and take a look and see what they've got today. And then I got talking with the clerk at the checkout, and the clerk's, her boyfriend is a metal collector, heavy metal music collector. So I'm trying to encourage him to come along and join us here on the VC and get him involved too. So we'll see if that happens. But anyway, that's what I got at Frugal Muse. I'll be back there again, and as soon as I do, I'll have them all to show here again as well. That's what I've got today. See you next time.